Okay, in a quick way, I want to tell you that, of course, I already posted a video where I talk about my plans for the next album. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's the album. Album here is the album number 8 as a singer-songwriter. 3 weeks ago I started with recordings. 3 songs I am already working on at the same time. Yeah. To be very brief on the album, yes, these are the songs there that I still must do. There is 1 song extra on it, so 13 songs will be on it. Yeah, including indeed 12 new songs and 1 extra song. Conspiracies is from the album The Phoenix and the Fireflies, and this album is part 2. Yes, so The Phoenix and the Fireflies was my 6th album as a singer-songwriter. It was released in March and recorded between December of last year and March from this year. So it's the longest period of time that I've taken to record that album. And for this one it will be the same way, also a kind of 3 months, maybe a little bit longer, but no, for now I see to release it in September, the album. So yes, so it has an effect, the I must say, The Phoenix and the Fireflies, it's one of my best albums. I'm very satisfied with it. I will continue with kind of style, yeah, and so part 2 will be similar, maybe a little bit bigger, and I hope to get better, of course, also in my singing, and it's a bit bigger cast, again, and the must say, I want to have also more instrumental music pieces within the song. In each song I'm going to sing, but there will be some space left over within the song. Yeah, not in every song, but in most of the songs I want to have instrumental music. Yeah, so for me it's a kind of how do you say this, freestyle, to be free, to play, yes, very beautiful melodies and so on, that I cannot do for the singing parts, yes, because I want to always reach further in playing. Yeah, I am a little bit limited in the pieces where I sing in, yes, in that way, but normally for the next album, normally I was to go back to my roots, to create an instrumental album, but I don't know, I just was I changed my mind very quickly, because I love to write lyrics and to sing, and because it was not planned yet to have a sequel on The Phoenix and the Fireflies, yes. So, but while writing the album, and I knew what I want, bigger casts, and you know, the themes that I have seen write about, you know, it fits with the Phoenix and the Fireflies concept. Of course, this album is okay. The Phoenix and the Fireflies goes like this. DUVACH is my artist name, DUVACH, and the Philharmonic, okay, and then the Phoenix and the Fireflies is the album title. So this one has an own title, but it's a sequel on DUVACH and the Philharmonic, part 2 then. And I'm not gonna mention the album title for the sequel, yeah. That will be for much later on. For now I want to keep it very quiet. Also the track titles, I don't want to say anything about it. I don't gonna play live versions of it. So for a deluxe edition, I have thought about it, you know, I will see when the album is finished. If there will become a deluxe edition, yeah, then it will be that it will be an instrumental version of the album. So that's the only way that there will be a possible deluxe edition. For now I focus on the actual album, yeah, on the album. So the violin, I have used it now only once, just a tiny bit, you know. I'm not a violin player. Was very funny. So I am not, come on please, I am not a violin player, but it's nice to have, and it's very cheap to have an actual one, and instead of always using the instead of using always the virtual instruments, you are very limited, of course, with the options that I have, you know. But anyway, but it's nice to have an actual one in my hands, and to just to try it out, you know, to come up with something intuitionally, and so yes, but it's from the second album, Final Destiny, from 2 years ago. I used this violin in a captive state. It was, I think, in that song, very nicely, you know, and unbelievable, and yes, it was in captive state that I used the violin. Besides that, I never used it again. Maybe one time, but very limited, you know, in the sound. But I know it's now the second time that I gonna use, and okay, in this song I have used it. Today I have worked a little bit further. Of course, the 3 songs are not finished yet, you know, and I'm gonna use very likely again one of the other songs, the electric guitar maybe also. You know, I want to see that happening, and the harmonica maybe also. I want to use, I have already used the glockenspiel, this one. Yes, I have used that already, and I will maybe again. Yes, anyway. So I want to use here and there some real instruments instead of always using the virtual instruments, or combining it, you know. But yeah, but the 3 songs are very nice, you know, and some melodies, you know, some instrumental music within the song, and I like that. Instead of singing from start to finish, it's nice to have some free space for instrumental melodies. Yeah, and the photo shoot is already done. A couple of weeks ago, it's already, the album case is all together. Everything, the tracklist is all done. I stick with it, I don't gonna change anything. Now I'm busy on recordings, so stay as this is a very positive album. I thought in the middle of the tracklist, maybe for 3 songs, you have some darkness where I sing about what's happening on the world, so like the declaration of the apocalypse. My last album that was recorded in April, and because of the circumstances, I could finish it in 3 weeks time almost. And but the thing is that maybe I've been too quick in songs, in the last couple of songs, to finish the album, because I saw the opportunity, because of these circumstances, to finish the album as quick as possible. But I have learned my lesson. It's not a bad album, it's more a theatrical album, but it's crazy, in the singing, and it was more about the darkness, what's happening on this world. It's a dark album, but it is as it is. I am still very happy about it, about the result. There is also positive, of course, in the album, but when it was finished, I wanted to go back to my roots, to create instrumental music. Then very quickly I changed my mind, because I love to write songs and to sing, and I have always something to sing about, to continue with the journey, and with the topics and so on. But on this album, I love the Phoenix and the Fireflies. I really like that album. It's maybe the album from start to finish, it's my number 1 album, the Phoenix and the Fireflies. So, and that's one of the reasons also, because it has also that orchestral style, And in the first place, I wanted to, for the next album, to go instrumental music again. But on the other hand, I still want to write lyrics and to sing. So while writing these songs, the lyrics, I thought, with the intention of, I want to have more instrumental pieces within the song, like the Phoenix and the Fireflies, and I thought, what I will do. I never did a sequel on one of the albums as a singer-songwriter, so I picked the Phoenix and the Fireflies out, like to make a sequel on it. But then again, it's DUVACH, it's my artist name, so DUVACH and the Philharmonic, part 2. Yes. So the Phoenix and the Fireflies is part 1, and then part 2 is this one with another name of the album. That we'll mention later on. Yes. So, but it's very beautiful tracklist, songs. It will be amazing. I am more motivated, than ever before. I mean that it's not for say that I'm every day motivated to work on the album, but in general, and all the album arts is amazing. It's very amazing. But I will keep updates. Yes, I will keep updates in the meantime. but it's gonna be an amazing album. I love the album, and concept and so on. But see you then later with more information.